What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from the Puff and Ponder podcast. This is another episode of Diaries of a Mad Mechanic. This will probably be the Tech Tip Sunday as well, because tomorrow's Sunday and I got to fucking work. Stupid sales thing. Been a hot minute since I had a rant. Been a hot minute since we posted an Ever Since You guy. Ever since you. If you're new, ever since you. This fucking clown. So I'm underneath the and I'm fucking boiling hot, as in I'm just still trying to get cooled down. I'm underneath of a dashboard taking out a blender actuator. My shoulders are on fire, and I've had to put it in, take it out, or put it in. Wasn't clocked quite right. Take it out, which is a motherfucker, little tiny screws, and then clocked it and then put it back in. Whatever. So I'm in the middle of trying to button up the panels and everything else, and the tire and oil kid comes over. Hey, can I borrow you for a couple minutes? Guy's got a problem, tires. And so on the way over to the car, he's trying to explain to me what's going on. And I got sweat in my ears, my eyes, not in the mood. So I get over to the truck and the customer's over there. And I'm like, all right, what's going on here? What are we looking at? And the guy's like, well, it started off, I was in about a month ago, and for an oil change. And they gave me a coupon for another free oil change because your oil changes are ungodly expensive. And I go, compared to what? And I go, this is an $80,000 truck. And I go, I know, I just got rid of one. And I like my SUVs better anyways. And I go, you know what? That's neither here nor there. Yeah, let's not get into that. But to get into it, go fucking somewhere else. Go to Walmart. Yeah, those monkeys over there, and I can say that because at my local Walmart, there's just a bunch of monkeys. Just a bunch of kids flinging poo at each other because I get the fucking work that they do, or the shit they fuck up comes over to our shop, quarter mile away. So, yeah, they're poo-flinging monkeys in that jungle over there. So I'm like, go down to Walmart. Let them change your oil and let them fuck it up. So that's what I wanted to fucking say to him. And he's like, well, you guys you did the oil change, you rotated the tires. And after a couple weeks, started to get like this vibration, and it comes and it goes. Sometimes at lower speeds, sometimes at high speeds. He's like, I'm thinking a bearing. I go, it's not a bearing. I can tell you that right now. I go, bearings go bad. They're good or bad. Bearings do not, though. You'll get play in the wheel, but they're always going to growl. Period. So I go, let's forget about bearing. And I go, I can already see like what some of the problem you got going on here. And he's like, yeah, I'm thinking, he goes, and I was thinking tie rod. He goes, I'm a BMW guy. And I'm like, this is an $80,000 Silverado. It's not BMW. He goes, I know that, but I go, it's the tires. It's the tires. And he's like, they're brand new. And I go, how hard did you have to find this cheap tire? I go, you could have spent another week, and I doubt you would have found a tire cheaper than this. And he goes, well, do you know how much a Goodyear is? And I go, yeah. I go, do you know how much a Bridgestone is? I go, more than a Goodyear and twice as much as this turd. I called it a piece of shit. I was in a mood. I'm sorry. And I go, and looking back at the tires, and I take a step back, and I'm like, let's go over a list of what's going on here. I go, you changed the tire size. You put a different rim on. You went from a P-metric 275 55 20 to an LT 285 60 22 or something. Something like that. But you went from an LT, so you got a 10-ply tire. I go, this is a 1500. So you put a tire on there that's like a 2500 tire. Yeah, they do make P-metric 22s and 24s, but I go, they're a lot more expensive. I go, the LTs are cheap. That's why people go with the LTs. But in order to get the tires to wear right, you got to put like 45 pounds of air in there. They max out at 80. The stock one was 35 PSI. So I go, and you got a lot going on, that you got so many things stacking up against you. I go, and you got an aggressive, you got an AT. You had a highway tread tire to begin with. I go, this thing either came with Dynapros or it came with Bridgestones. I don't know which one this came with. I go, it could have come with Goodyears, but it's rare anymore to see a Silverado with a Goodyear. I go, you just got a lot going on. I go, we can do what's called a road force balance. And we'll back up a second. He said, you guys balanced them before. So said there was nothing wrong with the tires. And I go, yeah, but we probably didn't road force balance it, because that would be my job. Like, the tire guys, it's not what they do. And I go, what it does is it puts a weight on the tire, a roller, and it simulates driving conditions. It shoots a laser, so it's measuring if the tire and rim out of round at all. And I go, we can do that. It takes about a half an hour or so. It's a lot longer than a standard tire balance. And I go, it usually runs around 65, 70 bucks for that procedure. You already paid for it once, so I mean, I can probably knock like $30 off of it. And the guy's like, oh, I don't know, just lower down. I don't want to spend any money. And I'm like, yeah, obviously you already complained about the price of our oil change. You put shit fucking tires on your car. So that's when my store manager, Mike, he was on his way out, and he goes, just balance the front tires for him. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I told the kid, yoke him off, throw him on the balancer, and he's like, you want me to road force him? And I go, no, I don't. This guy's being a dick. He doesn't want to spend any money. So I go, just balance them. So he balances them, and they were still in balance. He puts them back on. He's torquing them down. And so I went over to talk to the customer. I go, he balanced them, said they were still in spec. If you want that road force, that's going to tell me what's going on inside your tire. I go, that's where we need to go here. I go, whenever you get a vibration that comes and it goes different speeds, 99% of the time, it's always going to be a tire issue. Bearings, tie rods, shocks sometimes if it heats up, gets cold, different seasons, not different times a day. But tires are really the only thing that can come and go, especially, as the tire heats up going down the road. Expand, contract, things happen inside of the tire, vibrations can occur, tire cools down, you park it, contracts, vibration goes away. I don't know if that's scientific or not, but scientific enough for fucking this guy. But I go, we really need to know what's going on with your tires, inside the tires. I need to take a peek inside the tires, and my machine will help me do that. But yeah, it's just every, when you start off a conversation with, I had my oil change here and it was ungodly expensive. That right there, that sets the fucking tone of how far I'm going to help you. And it shouldn't, but in this particular case, I'm drenched in sweat, shoulders are on fire, so I'm stuck underneath the fucking dashboard of a Ford Edge. And that's how you start off the conversation. There are so many ways that could have gone, and it all starts with how you interact with us. You come storming in, puss pal face, and I'm like, and they were like, fuck, here it goes again. We try and put on, but then it's Jessica. I've said this before. She gets on the phone sometimes, and her Jersey fucking comes out of her, New Jersey, and she can be a bitch to people on the phone. I'm throwing it out there. She's just passionate, and it comes through. I have issues on the phone, and then I smile. I smile before I say hello because that comes through. And I'm always friendly. I'm always gracious for whatever they can do. And you know what? I always get my way. Always. I can turn any situation my way by being fucking nice. And that's all you gotta be. That you just gotta be nice. You gotta just fucking suck it up and just start off with an apology. I'm so sorry. I was in here a couple of weeks ago, got my oil change. You guys balanced the tires. Now, a couple weeks later, it goes by, I'm getting this vibration. I don't want to bother you guys. And then at that point, it'd be like, no, oh my God, you were in here, you're getting a vibration. Let's get this in here. I'd have probably taken all 4 of them off, road forced them for free. And, but no, douchey McFucking Doucherson decides to leave the conversation with, you guys are fucking expensive. I feel better. I feel better that Jessica didn't have to hear all of this. Peace.